Just making a short video on replacing your battery on the Stag, and this applies more to the US based customers, or I should say the US based owners. So as most people know, you need to remove the 3 bolts holding the power steering pump on to the end of the cylinder head, and you want to be super careful because you're tightening them up. You're going to go into an alley head, and typically what will happen, you may strip some of the holes. So on Stags with the emission control, this is a 71. Well, actually I've got a different canister on this one has 3 ports, but most of them have 2. You know, it sits on this tower. You have to obviously, like this, move this out the way, because down there is another clamp against the body that holds the pipes in place, so you don't really have too much movement to get that out of the way. Then here's the other interesting issue. I'm in USA. I have what has been spec'd for the Triumph Stag is a Group 24 battery, and it has a certain size, and they're all measurements. And so, for example, here you can see this battery is approximately 10 inches ish, and a Group 24 will fit. But I went to Costco. They typically are one of the cheapest places to buy batteries, and they have a 3-year warranty. And so I went to Costco, and then they redirected me to this website on Instate, and they said this is the one you need. And here is the problem: even though the battery looks the same width, these handles on the side increase the width by up to approximately 10 3/4 of an inch, whereas the regular 24 is approximately less than 10 inches. Now this battery does fit very tight. The only problem is I cannot put the hold down clamps back on because there's no room on this side to put the hold down clamp on there. So anyway, I'm going to go back to Costco, and see if they can give me another battery. There are some other recommendations that were given to me by other Stag owners that will fit. I'm going to go to Costco today and hopefully exchange this for one that will fit. You also want to be careful. Let me just turn this around. Sometimes you want to make sure you get an equivalent group that, for example, here's the positive terminal of the battery. You want to make sure the positive terminal is also on the same side, because that could be an issue there. Most of them have carry handles, so that's good. I do have many years ago I bought a battery that didn't have handles, and I bought a strap that went across the top, so it was relatively easy to hold. But anyway, I need to I need to basically take this and return it. So anyway, that's the thing about batteries. Again, when you decide to tighten up the power steering pump, just be careful not to overdo the bolts, because you can strip the threads. And then one of the problems is it's very difficult to put a tap in here. I did actually have to tap one of them out, not on this car, I think in the other car. And I just used the tap with a pair of vice grips, mole grips, and I didn't have to drill it out because it was so badly worn. But I was able to put a tap in there and put a helicoil in there, and that solved the problem. But you know, changing a battery on a Stag can be either a 20-minute job or a 3-hour job. So that's my 4-minute video for today. So the continuation of my battery saga. So I went back to Costco, and somebody in the Triumph Club USA recommended a group size 34, which I picked up. And again, it's from Costco. This was actually $100 US. The other one was 110. You can see it's the same width as the old 24. It's about the same size. The handle in this particular case is on the top, the plus and the minus are in the same area. Another thing slightly different is, if I can get there, is the height on the 24 is about 8 inches ish. The height of the group 34 is approximately 7.5 inches or 7 inches ish. So you know, it should fit hopefully without too much difficulty. The only thing I suppose will happen is that those clamps, the hold down clamps, will be sticking out a bit longer, but I think this will work, and as recommended by a fellow Triumph Stag colleague in USA, seems to be another option. So I'll make a note that this is probably the best one to go for. You know, 24 is fine. A group 24 is fine, but as I said, if the handles go on the side, you're going to have problems. So I think that's the end of my battery issue.